Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Evelyn, and today I would like to talk to you about why you should not give up on your retirement annuity. If you are new, please subscribe. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you very much for returning, and please activate your notifications so that you can know when I upload a video. Let's get into today's video. So a retirement annuity is a retirement product that people take up on a voluntary basis. So what happens is a person would approach a retirement annuity provider and sign up on their own for various reasons. A few examples would be maybe to supplement your pensions, or for retirement because you are self-employed, you do not have an employer who's got a retirement product going on like a pension, or because you are on a short-term contract at work, or not a permanent contract employee. So you feel like during those few years that you have in your contract, you want to make provision for retirement savings. So that would be the reason. And it takes long. It takes long. The defined age of a retirement annuity is 55. So say, for example, you start saving from the age of 25. You're going to be in it for at least 30 years. It can end up feeling like you are working towards something that sort of makes you insecure, because you don't know, is this money going to be enough? Will I even live towards 50? I mean, live long enough to sort of enjoy the money? And then there is the thing about 2/3 of the money that you have saved being set aside by law to buy you an income, a living annuity. And that for some people is like, why must I save all this money for so many years and to be told what to do with it at the end? So those are the things that may make you want to feel like, hey, I don't want this product anymore. But today, I hope that you'll be convinced to reconsider. If you have been feeling like that, if you know someone that has been feeling like that, please share this video so that they can reconsider those decisions. So I'm going to give you 7 reasons. Hopefully these will make you feel like you're doing the right thing. Reason number 1 is that you can withdraw from your retirement annuity if you become permanently disabled. The key word here is permanently, so just note that. But the good thing about this reason is that if you become permanently disabled, maybe at the age of 45 or 49, you don't have to have this money sitting there with your retirement annuity provider waiting for you to turn 55. You can access it and start adjusting your life with that money. So reason number 2 is one that most people who have retirement annuities or retirement products are mostly aware of, because it's more practical. And this is the deduction, or the fact that you can deduct your contributions from taxable income. But there are limits that are specified, and these limits can be found in Section 11F of the Income Tax Act. Basically, what this does is that if you had, for example, if you had income or taxable income of 50,000 rand, and you contributed 3,000 rand to your retirement annuity, you can reduce that 50,000 by 3,000 and only pay tax or calculate tax on 47,000 rand. Unlike a person who has no retirement annuity contributions, or has not made any retirement contributions, annuity contributions, and they earn the same amount, they will have their tax calculated on 50,000 rand. Number 3 is one that I also like, that if you over-contribute against the limits that are set out in section 11F, né? If you exceed those limits, then you can roll over to the next assessment period. You do not experience or incur any penalties, unlike products such as the TFSA, where if you exceed the annual limit of 36,000 rand, you will be penalized. But in this case, SARS says, look, you are such a responsible person and overachiever, claim this deduction in the next year. So that's what happens. You can claim it in the next year. And if in the next year you over-contribute again or exceed your limits again, you will roll it over all the way until you get to 55. And once you get to 55, your taxable portion is reduced with whatever was rolling over that you couldn't deduct throughout your life. Number 4 is that creditors cannot come after this money. This is by law. The law is the Pensions Act, Section 37D of the Pensions Act. It allows you to have protection from creditors. So let's say by the age of 55, you have 2 million that you are now accessing, but you also have a debt that you have been not servicing for 20,000 rand. Ne? Now the creditor says, listen, yes, I see that you are unable to pay me for whatever reason, but I know that you have 2 million. I want this 20,000 of mine to come out of your 2 million. You say, this is money that I saved for retirement. And by law, I cannot pay it over to you, or I choose not to. And the law allows me. So I think this is a good one. But let us be responsible debtors and pay our debts. But situations happen where you are not able to honor your debts. And I think that the objective of government here was to ensure that even if you are in a tight spot, you are still well taken care of in your old age. So number 4, creditors can't come after your retirement funds by law. Number 5 is what actually happens at the age of 55. So there are options. One of the options is that you can take a lump sum of a third of your money. So let's say when you attain your age of 55, you have 3 million in your retirement annuity, and it's now accessible to you. You are allowed to take a lump sum of 1/3 in cash. Ne? That means 1 million can be accessed, and you can go and live your best life with that 1 million. But 2/3, which is now the 2 million that is left, must be used to purchase an annuity. An annuity is an insurance product where you give over your money to an insurer and say, Kenyaka, income for the rest of my life. And then they work out how much income your 2 million or whatever amount you give them will result in. Maybe let's say, Batlare, it's 10,000 rand per month. So you give your money over and then you earn 10,000 rand a month. The good thing about this, again, is that you are well taken care of. We know about how people blow lump sums. We all know that show, I Blew It. And this ensures that even if you get that lump sum and blow it, there's still some money left to take care of you until you die. Reason number 6 is that you do not need an employer to join an RA. The reason why this is good is that it gives entrepreneurs or business owners or self-employed people the chance to also enjoy the tax benefits that I spoke about earlier. And then at the same time, it also allows you, let's say you are an employee and you're not happy with your pensions at work. This allows you to shop around and to compare asset managers or retirement annuity providers. You can compare whether they're using an active management strategy or a passive management strategy. You can compare costs. You can compare the cost of investing with different providers. When you are an employee and you are in a pension fund, you don't necessarily have that freedom because you must just go with what the employer offers. So you can find one retirement annuity provider that suits your needs or speaks more to your values. Yeah? And then if you're not happy with your retirement annuity, you can move it, because now you don't need permission from anyone, or you don't need to consult your employer and say, how do I move this from wherever, So you can do a Section 14 transfer from one retirement annuity provider to another. I've done that before, and I will link the video about how and why I transferred my retirement annuity. So the last reason is that your retirement funds are not subject to estate duty. What that means is that in the event of your death, your beneficiaries or your beneficiaries that you would have listed on your retirement annuity contract will not have to wait for your estate to be finalized. Whatever you leave behind in the retirement annuity or pensions or provident funds will be accessible to them through processes, of course. So this is a big advantage in that respect, that if, for example, you've got dependents like school kids or people that actually depended on you, they can still have some sort of comfort that their lives do not come to a screeching halt. So that is the advantage. And of course, an added advantage is the avoidance of estate tax. That is the end of my video, and thank you for watching. If you found this video useful, please share it with your friends and start the discussion on why they should not give up. There's someone out there wanting to give up on their retirement annuity because it's just taking too long. But we can encourage them not to think about giving up. If you have learned something new, please put it in the comments so that we can discuss. If you have a different opinion from what I have shared or how I see things, also put it in the comments so that we can discuss and learn from each other. Otherwise, thank you again for joining me. And if you are new and not subscribed, if you're a returning viewer and have not subscribed, please subscribe and activate the notifications bell. Thank you so much again. Bye.